Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and this is For Pause in a Book. I make book and lifestyle related content, so if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Today we're going to be talking about some anticipated reads for the third quarter of the year. Okay, it is that time of the year, or the month, I don't know, the quarter. Q3 is upon us. Q3 is July, August, September, for those of you in the fiscal world. Quarters work better for me than seasons. I think I talked about this last time, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do July, August, September, and I don't actually have a ton of releases, which is interesting. Like, I thought I would have more, but there's just not as many. Like, there's a lot of books coming out. They're just by authors that, like, I'm not as excited about, or I'm not excited about at all. And that could be another interesting video of, like, an anti-haul, basically, of books that are coming out that I'm not gonna pick up or not requesting on NetGalley, those kind of things. I do have 11 books, so let's talk about it. They're in, like, varying genres and age ranges and all that stuff. So I'm just going to do this in chronological order, and that'll make it a whole lot easier. So I have 2 July releases, and of course they are both releasing on the same day. Love that. So July 12th, we have Upgrade by Blake Crouch. And Blake Crouch does, like, sci-fi thrillers, which are fantastic. I've read both Dark Matter and Recursion and really, really loved both of them. I think they both made the best books of the year, the current, like, the year that I read them. Or, like, honorable mentions. They were really good. This one has to do with someone's genome, I believe. And, like, someone wakes up and realizes that they are, like, faster and smarter and things like that. And it come to find out someone had been, like, messing with his DNA. Other than that, I don't have a lot of information about this book, but his books tend to be really short, and they pack a punch, and so I kind of want to go into it blind. I can't remember if his previous synopses have ruined or spoiled the book for me before. I've heard a couple of people briefly talk about this book, and that's all I need to know, and I know I'm going to pick this book up. I'm really hoping that it becomes a book of the month, because both of his other books were. Really hoping it's a July pick. The second one that's coming out on July 12th is A Prayer for the Crown Shy by Becky Chambers. This is the second book in the Monk and the Robot series. They're short little novellas. They're absolutely so cute. I want to say the first one's called A Psalm for the Wild-Built. I absolutely loved it. It's very rare that I give a novella 5 stars, and this one was 5 stars. It was so good. Absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait for the second one to come out. My NetGalley request has just been, like, sitting and pending for months, and I don't think I'm actually going to get it, so I'll just have to wait a few weeks. Okay, August is where the majority of these books kind of fall into place. This is where the meat of this group is. 6 of the 11 books come out in August. And you know what? Happy birthday to me. Honestly, happy birthday to me. I am just going to call all of August my birthday month. I can do that, okay? This is my channel. I can do that. So, 2 books are coming out on August 2nd. The first one is Husband Material by Alexis Hall. This is the sequel to Boyfriend Material, which was a wonderful rom-com about this, like, rock star trying to find a fake boyfriend so that he would look good for the press. I guess it was Rockstar's son. It wasn't a rock star. And then this lawyer who was trying to, like, also get a fake boyfriend. And, you know, great arrangement, but, you know, there's obviously feelings. So this is the sequel to that, and I don't know anything else about it. But here we are. I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, and if you couldn't tell by the cover, it is queer. The second book coming out on August 2nd is Babel by R.F. Kuang. Now, she is the author of The Poppy War, and I actually remember her doing a lot of live streams when she was writing this book, and she's like, it's so different than The Poppy War. Like, it's not anything similar. This is dark academia, I think. Has to do with Oxford. Is it gonna probably be too smart for me? Yeah, probably. Am I still gonna read it? Yes, I am. This takes place at Oxford. It's historical fantasy. There are secret societies It's definitely going to have like this dark academia vibe, but I'm hoping like dark academia with magic, because that's the dark academia that I really like. Okay, then on August 9th, we have Stay Awake by Megan Golden. And Megan Golden is the author who wrote The Escape Room and The Night Swim, and I really liked both of those. This one has to do with a woman who wakes up in a taxi and then goes home and realizes it's not her home, and then she has this writing on her hand that says like stay awake, and so it's basically like every time she falls asleep she like forgets what happens or something like that. So we're definitely gonna have an unreliable narrator, but I think that this is gonna be really good. She does unreliable narrators really well, and I think that this is going to be fantastic. I'm really excited about it. Okay, and then there are 3 books coming out on August 30th that I'm really excited about. The first one is Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm actually like the least interested in this one, but it's also Taylor Jenkins Reid, so I'll probably still love it. The cover is hideous. Absolutely hate this. Literally could have done this better drunk, and I'm not a graphic designer. So anyways, this is about a character who is actually in Malibu Rising, like a side character, and she is a retired tennis player, and she apparently sees her record be broken, so she decides she wants to get back in the game and like reclaim her record. Like, the premise of it doesn't sound great, but I also know it's Taylor Jenkins Reid, and so like it's probably still gonna be fantastic. So I don't know. We will see. I'm still gonna read it. Okay, then I have a couple of sequels. So I have Amari and the Great Game by Baby Alston. This is a middle grade fantasy, and I read Amari and the Night Brothers earlier this year and really, really loved it. So this is the sequel to that. It's a middle grade fantasy with like magic school and like learning, you know, she learned that she has magic. She's a magician, and now she's like trying to figure it all out while also like trying to find her brother who was disappeared and presumed dead. So I'm sure that this is gonna be great. I loved Amari and the Night Brothers, and I'm excited to pick this one up. And then also we have The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the 3rd book in the Inheritance Games trilogy, question mark. Pretty sure this is a trilogy. So I really like the Inheritance Games. Really didn't like the Hawthorne Legacy, but I'm really hoping that that was just middle book syndrome, and this 3rd book is going to be fantastic. So fingers crossed. Then I have 3 books that come out in September, 2 of them on the same day, on the 6th. The first one is Court of the Vampire Queen by Katie Robert. This woman could write a phone book and I would read it, honestly. Like, I'll read anything that she writes. She writes these like dark, very erotic, steamy romances in these different series. I think this one actually might be a standalone, question mark, but this is like a paranormal political romance with vampires, and I think a reverse harem, possibly. There are 3 men. I don't know if that constitutes as a reverse harem, but there are 3 men. So I'm here for that. Also on the 6th, we have The Sunbearer Trials by Aiden Thomas. This is the start of a new YA fantasy duology that is Mexican-inspired fantasy. Aiden Thomas is becoming an auto-buy author for me, so I'm really excited about this one. I'm really excited to see what he does with something that is not a standalone. Both of his books previously have been standalones, so I'm really excited to see what he can do with a series. Then finally, on September 20th, we have The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. This is the sequel to The Ex-Hex, which I read last year and really, really enjoyed. It's not something that's like great literature. Let's put that out there. It's a Hallmark movie. It's like Halloween Town for adults. There's some smut, there's some steaminess. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely like a popcorn type book. Nice palate cleanser. It's a fun read. And so I think this will be a great transition into like spooky season, and the cover is beautiful. Love that. Okay, so those are some books that I am really excited about going into Q3 for 2022. I'm sure that I've missed some because, like I said, I couldn't really find a whole lot that I'm super excited about, but I also haven't been super up to date with new releases. So tell me down in the comments what books you are excited for July, August, and September, and I will take a look at them. And that's all I have for you today. If you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.